Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up the virtual background for your Zoom. Whether you use Zoom for teaching or you use Zoom for meeting, setting up virtual background is essential for a number of reasons. For example, you can use the virtual background to hide the background that doesn't look nice. Or maybe you can set up the virtual background so that you can project the picture to the audience so that they can see the message behind you. So for any purposes, using the virtual background is great, and it's even greater if you know how to do it. Alright, so let's do it if you don't know yet. So first of all, let's start up your Zoom application on your computer, and then you don't have to click on start so that you can test it. You don't have to. Just go to this little icon, and if you have your profile photo, you will see the profile photo. If not, you will see just the two letters which represent your initial, the beginning letter of your first name and your last name. Okay, so click on it, and then you will see the term settings, so click on it. Okay, now before doing the setup, there are two things you need to know. First, there is the video section, and there is the background and filter sections. Okay, so now let's go and do some configuration in video. So click on it, and yes, so here there are a number of things that you need to know, and I will just go quickly regarding all of this stuff. Okay, so if you have not just the webcam, the camera from the camera that is built in on your laptop, then you can click on this and you may choose the secondary or external camera. If not, then just leave it there. Okay, and this is the original ratio from your webcam, so it's not HD. So if I remove it, then it will enlarge it so that it will fill or fit the screen. And if I choose HD, then it is going to try its best to provide even better quality when you use the Zoom. Okay, now let's scroll down and see the word meter. Okay, I remove this first. Now meter here, you see, if you remove it, then it will do the opposite. If you move to the left, the screen will move to the right. If you move to the right, the screen will move to the left. However, the audience will see exactly how you move. Whether you move to the left or you move to the right, the audience will see you exactly the way you move. Okay, I checked it because I liked it. And touch up my appearance, if you click on it, then you can see you can smoothen, you can create the blur on the texture of the face. I mean, somehow if there are acne on your face and you don't want people to see it, then yeah, maybe you can turn it on, so it will make your face look a little blurred, a little smooth compared to the original face you have. And adjust for low light, so this is not necessary if you are in a place where the brightness is strong enough. However, if you click on it, you can see it will just provide some brightness to your face, which I prefer a natural face, even though I don't look white. I just like my face. Okay, always display participant names in the videos, on the video. Yeah, so if they show the video like this and you don't want them to show the names, just remove it. So when you host the meeting, then the audience, your students join the Zoom, they show the video but without names. But I like to see the faces in the name because sometimes I don't remember the audience faces, especially when so many people come from different areas, different places. Turn off my camera when joining meeting. Yeah, so you can actually turn it on later, no problem. And if you click on hide non-video participants, let's say there are 20 participants, but 10 of them haven't turned on the cameras yet, so it won't appear on the Zoom screen. Okay, but you don't have to do that. Okay, and here it's how you want to see the audience, okay, in the meeting. Whether you want to see the audience only 25 participants per screen or 49 participants per screens. If you do this, then the image will look a little big, and the picture will look a little smaller. All right, so that's what you should know about the videos in Zoom. But now let's go to the important task which fit with the title of this video, that is to set up the virtual background for Zoom. Okay, this is important sections. Okay, this is called background and filters. Okay, so background filters, and for me, let me show you, okay, what's behind me. Behind me is not the kind of dark green. In fact, it's totally green, very green, in fact. Okay, and if there are two things you can do regarding setting up the virtual background. Whether if you don't have the green cloth behind you, then you still can do it, but there are some terrible effects. Okay, so now I'm not using the green okay, effect. So let's say I use the background. Okay, so I use the background, and then I want to show something to the students. Okay, I want to show something to the students. You see, actually I have this stuff. Okay, it's the super fast charge 65 watt super fast charger, and then when I move to the green screen, I move to the Zoom screen, you see that? Sometimes student can see, sometimes student cannot see. So it's very terrible if you want to show something instead of your face. Now without the green effect, it looks great if you just show your face, okay? But you just don't want to show the face. You want to show something else to the students, especially when teaching. You want to show the picture, you want to show some materials, flashcards instead. So now if I click on, I have a green screen, and then I click on this box, and now I click on the green screen. Okay, and then I show something to the students. The student can see very clearly. Okay, so that is the benefits of green screen. Okay, so it's not very expensive to purchase the green screen. In fact, the green cloth, it costs maybe 6,000, 8,000 real, about $2 or $1.50, and you can work from anywhere as long as you have you can set up the, let's say, the green cloth like this behind your back. Okay, so let's say these are all the photos, the background that you don't like. So what can you do to set up the virtual background that you prefer? Let's say I have the green screen, and hopefully you also have it, and I recommend you to have one because it's going to make your background becomes clear, and if you teach, if you have a meeting, then it makes your Zoom becomes the Zoom background becomes very professional. Okay, so click on this plus icon and click on add image. In fact, there are two things you can set up as the background, the virtual background. It can be a still image or it can be video. I don't think people have any good reasons to use video. Maybe they do, but to me, I think that using the video virtual background as the virtual background is very disturbing. It's very distracting. So just click on image and then find the location of where the virtual background locating. Okay, so let's say I place it in desktop. Okay, you can select only one each time. So let's say you want to select all, then you have to do it 3 times if there are 3 backgrounds. So I select this first. Okay, oh, too bright. But let's say I have the green screen. So this, right, it looks nice, not too bad. And now let's go to this icon again, click on add image and go to this one. Maybe it looks a little sharper. In fact, if your computer has a very good camera, then it will also help make your video, your face and everything you show becomes even greater. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And if you want to go to Studio Effects and explore more features, you can do, but again, this is professional. You should not just add a mustache, add the red lips, something like that. It's totally crazy if you do it for professional Zoom or something like that. Alright, so If you have any more questions, just leave your comments below this video. If I have time, I will try to respond to the question. And for now, this is the end of the video. If you like this video and you think this video is useful, then why don't you just share it with other of your colleagues so that they also have the ability to do the same thing as you do. So for now, thank you and see you in the next video. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Good luck.